I would have loved.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Let's try that again.
This is our first time doing this.
Yeah.
We're alone without our parents.
Yeah. Daddy's out of town.
Yeah.
Daddy has left us, and it's just us now, us children.
I do miss Daddy.
Daddy, come back.
We've been bad.
We're bad children. Hello. Welcome to Boxing with Friends. Tony, Nick, and Jake are all gone, so it's just Kyle, Kate, Andy, and Katie.
Not forever, though. They're not dead.
Forever. No, they're still with us. Forever. They're still alive.
They have passed.
No.
They did not pass. They're
on being part of the show tonight.
well, I mean, I haven't talked.
They passed on hanging out.
I haven't talked to any of them since last night, so I guess we don't know.
We don't know. They're busy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we got stuff going on.
We got stuff. But welcome everyone. We're a group of improvisers, sketch comedians, and we came together for the pandemic to do the show. So
we're still doing it.
We're still doing it. This is episode 34.
This is a year. We've been doing it a year.
Yeah.
Happy year, everybody.
Happy anniversary.
That's so depressing.
It
you know what's not depressing, though, is I am fully vaccinated as of today.
Ow. Yay. I'm at the 3-week point.
I get my second next week.
Ooh. So we just got to get anti-vax.
I know.
If anybody out in California has some of those illegal shots floating out there and you just want to shove one in their arm, let us know.
Yeah. I don't even, you don't have to tell me. Just do it.
No,
yeah, just kidding.
Please don't stab me.
Consent for the record.
We love
but they're not like they're not everyone 16 and up is in California eligible as of April 15th. So
nice. You're almost
there.
Almost there. Yeah.
Almost there.
You'll do it.
I'll get there.
This is the first episode that's 50-50 LA, 50-50 Detroit.
Oh wow. Shit. Should we have a turf war?
What's that?
Should we have a turf war?
Well, yeah, we should. I think we know who's got the flex. So.
Play the video.
Okay. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves.
You need to always just have that on the ready, Kyle.
Kyle, you should know by now. Just always have it ready. My favorite moment. Yeah, it's good.
Here we go.
What'd you say about Detroit?
All right.
So it's safe to say East Coast wins. Is this East Coast technically? No, this is.
You're the middle coast.
You're the third coast.
We're the Midwest, baby.
Ooh. Like a fucking hand.
Truth is, though,
alien.
Andy and I are Detroit at heart, you know?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention our guest, Pat Benson, is going to be on the show.
Yes.
I'm very excited for that.
Very excited.
We're also going to play a new game.
Yeah.
So,
and it's dirty.
If you're tuning in, please give us suggestions.
What kind of suggestions?
Oh, like objects, occupations. What are some other things that you might give us a suggestion?
Movie titles.
Movies that exist.
Movies that already exist. Give us those. Really give us a lot of suggestions.
Yeah, as many as you can. And I don't want to give too much away, but the game is very horny.
It's very on brand.
Which is very on brand. Very on brand for the friends. I love getting horny with you guys,
God, it's my favorite.
That's what friends are for.
Mhm.
That's what friends are for.
Always.
Speaking of horny, I used to get horny to the show when I was in middle school called Love Line, and now both of the hosts are fucking idiots.
Oh, is that
Wait a
Adam
minute.
Carolla
And Dr. Drew.
and Dr.
Like,
Drew?
Dr. Drew's posted some like shit about vaccine passports, and he's like, "How would you feel if you were forced to like show vaccine proof of vaccine to cross the border?" Which I have done. So
People
I
have,
have a question. Is he an actual doctor?
I
Yeah.
believe so.
yes.
I believe
Okay.
so.
Yeah, Andrew Pinkney or Pinky.
Not like
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper.
He's
But-
he's not like a Dr. Phil.
Okay. That's what I
Or
was
a
curious
Dr.
about.
Which,
But
which
he
may be
also
worse.
had COVID, didn't he?
I don't know.
Because he was like
I
one
think
of those people that
so.
were. Yeah, he was one of those people that were like, it's just like the flu. Don't worry. And then he got it and had to backtrack a little bit,
Yeah.
but now he's back on the crazy path.
Yeah, it seems like it. It just seems like it was weird. It was weird messaging because he was like, "I encourage you to get the vaccine, but we shouldn't have to prove it."
Well,
Which I don't know. I don't know the legality of everything, but I just feel that we should anyone that wants to travel or work someplace like for the time being should have to show that they are vaccinated because it makes it safer for everyone. Unless and there's exemptions like people that can't have it for whatever reason, but
yeah.
that's it. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
That was a call to segue, horny with the love line.
I mean, I don't mind
Grinds my
showing a piece of paper if I can travel and like get the fuck
keep
out.
people safe or make people feel safer.
Yeah.
Hello.
I have a bigger problem with people seeing like the smallest, like tiniest little inconvenience as like an end all to like fuck everything and like burn everything down. Like the tiniest little thing.
It's very immature. It's like a little kid, like, no, you can't make me, And
Yeah.
but it's for it's for everyone's good, Like,
Yeah.
that's what I don't get.
Yeah. My new favorite thing is just saying trash when I walk by someone not wearing a mask now. I do it all the time.
Oh my gosh, as of this pandemic, like I've never used the phrase "people are garbage" as much in my life. It's like my mantra now.
But the thing is, they've always been garbage.
It's disappointing.
It is.
I was in a CVS, and everyone was wearing masks, except one woman who was like buying like lottery tickets was the only one not wearing masks, and I was like, that's so on brand. I would feel like
I would risk
so
my life for a scratch off.
Yeah, well, me too. I would do anything for money. So if you guys have an offer, let me do it. But like, I would feel like kind of real dumb if I was like the only one in the store not wearing a mask. Like,
yeah, I don't know how you don't.
Yeah,
I think it's their badge of honor.
It is,
to be honest, because they never walk in like, "Don't talk to me." They're always like,
"That's right."
Like, so fucking proud. Yeah. They love
That's
it.
what they say.
Yeah,
and then they're ready. Like, "Oh,
what?
Yeah.
What?
They've got their
What?
hawk on the ready.
Ew.
Say some. People are garbage.
I'm okay with it.
The soldiers for the, whatever they are. I don't know.
Yeah. Now I kind of believe that the people who also don't wear masks are also anti-Lil Nas right now.
Oh,
yeah, they
I'll
are.
tell you what, they sure are. But it's it's okay because if you you are okay with other music videos, but God forbid this music video is the one that sets you off.
Right. Well, and it's also like you're cool with racism, you're cool with storming the Capitol, you're cool with like but this horny songs grind your gears,
It's not that I don't think they're mad that it's horny. I think they're mad that it's two men being horny.
Well, and they're mad that it's the devil, but like it's a fake devil, so it's fine.
He's not real, guys. He's not really in hell, everybody. Everybody calm down.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing it wasn't a documentary.
Yeah, for all our viewers who are mad at Little Nas X,
if you're mad, please tell us you're mad.
Honestly, I love the video. I think
sick.
my favorite look is the denim look. That was by far my favorite. But
I'm gonna go right to the pole look was my look.
The straddle on the devil was also. I just really liked the way that looked.
Yeah, revolutionary.
Aesthetically
pleasing.
We had a message from Nicole that says, "What do you need a suggestion for?" I missed it.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you for asking.
Great. Thank you for asking, Nicole. We're looking for suggestions like objects or occupations or titles of movies that already exist. What else?
No, those are good.
Yeah, that's
great.
I think you nailed it, babe.
Oh, okay.
You did a great job.
Any other hot topics?
You know,
this is her response. So,
I cannot continue to not talk about Demi Lovato.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
Okay, y'all, I love her.
She's so hot right now.
I think it's very important to normalize addiction.
Yeah, I agree.
Mental health, to break the stigma of both of those. I have been affected. I am affected by both of them. And, I've got a lot of loved ones struggling with it. And her story is wild. I cannot believe she is alive. Her new record is great. I really love the journey that she's on with it, though I do wish there were more bops on it. But
describe the record.
It's just like, she's really going through it on the record.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of ballads and really raw emotion, which is great. I'm just more of a cool for the summer kind of vibe. I just want to be able to toss my body from one side of the room to the other. But yeah, I think the story is really interesting. While I do hope that she maybe now utilizes this platform that she is and has been using to maybe open it up to a nonprofit that helps fund people that cannot afford rehab and things like that. That would be a really cool thing. Demi, if you hear me.
Oh, Nicole loves it.
Yes, we have talked about Dear Demi's record together. She's already heard all of this.
All of your rants.
and she's in a place that she can make you recovery look cool, and not something that's something to be ashamed of or that's a moral, something's morally bankrupt about the people, but that it's just do it for your health because it's a better choice and
Yeah.
She's been through it.
Yeah.
She's gotten out on the other end.
Yeah.
It's doable.
Yeah.
I just,
life gets better.
Loved her since the Disney Channel, and I'm here to watch her grow. I just, hope she stays on track.
Hey. Are you a fan of Camp Rock?
Oh,
me too.
Am I a fan of Camp Rock? Honey, I had a Camp Rock laundry hamper in my bedroom until I moved out with my partner.
You didn't keep it?
No, I
Steve
did not.
All right. Wow.
But yes, I am a big Joe Bro, Bieber, Miley, Demi. I'm a Disney bitch, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just missed that. Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I missed the boat on Demi, but I like her. So
yeah.
That's all we ask. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. All we needed.
Yeah.
I will say Justin Bieber's new record is also a very good.
I like that one song that I heard. I don't know what it was called. I heard it on the radio. It wasn't even I don't know why I said that. It wasn't even the full song.
Is it the Peaches song? I got my peaches down in Georgia. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think that was it.
California, that's that shit.
He's got a Birkenstocks line out now, and I'm just so torn about it because like Birkenstocks, and they're making a huge comeback, and I'm just like, ugh, and so are like Crocs. And
Crocs are
huge.
I was just about to say, Homegirl is about to purchase a pair of Crocs to wear within the home.
Hey, Crocs are so comfortable.
I know.
I found a pair.
I'm just torn.
I found a pair outside of a hotel in Australia once, and I like took them to my room and I just scrubbed them for like an hour.
Oh,
and
good.
Then I had a pair of Crocs.
Yeah. So, I owned a pair of the Crocs ballet flat ones when I was pregnant with my son.
They do have like, oh yeah, okay, because they do
those
have
were
cute looking styles.
But did you see that Vans created their own Crocs?
I did.
And everyone said it's not
Adidas,
I
think Adidas has them out now.
Yeah, they're like a slip-on Vans, but they look like a Croc. I got the email.
This is fucking incredible.
It's just like, this is what the quarantine's the best. It's come out with like the most creative shit.
We just started talking about fucking Birkenstocks and Crocs. So
yeah, I feel bad about myself right now.
Yeah, this is taking a sad turn.
Well, let's flip that around. We got a video to play by one of our very own Andy.
One of us.
Is there any intro, Andy, or do you want me to just?
Nope. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Nice. And then keep hitting us with those suggestions. Let's go.
Yes, suggest us, baby.
Oh, hello. Why am I bombarding my face with microcurrents of electricity? So you don't have to. It's time for a beauty call.
Beauty call, fucking beauty call.
Today I'm testing the new Face Trinity facial toning device. It claims to tone muscles, tighten skin, and improve elasticity. You may be asking yourself, hey Andy, shouldn't we just accept the fact that we're getting old? We may be getting saggy on the outside, but on the inside, we're taught with wisdom and experience. Age doesn't matter unless you're cheese. Wrinkles only go where the smiles have been. Isn't it just vanity? Oh, it's way past vanity. Bordering on disorder. My therapist called it Jurassicophobia, the fear of growing old. So, when you ask me why I would pay $400 on a device that makes claims that have not been substantiated by the FDA, plus another $50 for the gel primer, I ask you. I had no fucking choice. So now you may be asking, okay, Andy, but does it really work? Well, you tell me. Before? After? Oops, that's before. I'm a beauty queen emeritus. And if I'm going down kicking and screaming. Look at her there. She had the world by the balls back then. So many bad choices lay ahead of her. Nothing good happens in a crack house after midnight. Accept it. You have a mildly deformed toe. Law school is a trap. High heels are the devil. Jeremy will cheat on you. You massage your face and neck for about 5 minutes a day, 7 days a week. And if you ever stop, the alleged effects go away pretty soon thereafter, so best to do in the mornings. Do these so-called benefits even exist at all? Who knows? Because life, everyone's lying. Everyone wants your money. People are garbage. We're all gonna die. I give it 4.5 stars. You go be a good consumer now. Bye-bye.
I have questions. I have follow-up questions. One, yes. Sean intro. Mwah.
Yeah, beautiful. That's
the theme song.
Yes.
The theme song is beautiful.
But the most pressing question is: do you actually have a poster of yourself from a beauty pageant hanging on your wall?
I have 3.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, that checks out.
No, I'm just kidding. My mom had that. My mom put me in pageants. And so she'd be like, oh, you're going to be in this pageant on this day. And so I'd be like, okay. And then she actually made a poster one of me in one. And I just haven't brought myself to be able to throw it out. And so like now it's like the perfect like opportunity. I'm like, let's pretend like I have it up.
My favorite part was when you look at it and you went, look at her.
Look at her. Look at her. Me.
Look at her.
My favorite part is when you insinuated that good things happen at crack houses before midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. I'm glad that we're starting to do like more videos because
that was really funny.
yeah.
Nobody looks as good as Andy does up close. Up close, like far away, she's gorgeous too, but up close, like I sometimes study her face because I'm like, this can't be normal. But also, I've gone over to Andy's house before and walked in with her face covered in blood, and she's like, I'm just having a vampire facial today. And I'm like, what are you doing? So this is perfect for you. I'm so excited for this series.
I have lots of things to draw on from real life experience for future beauty calls.
Yeah. The name reminds me of something.
What's it remind you of?
You guys want to play a game?
Yeah. Good job, Andy.
Wait. Hold on. We're about to play a game. And if you're just tuning in, you can still give us suggestions.
Please do.
Yeah, we need your suggestions to be able to play the game.
So we need objects.
Yep.
Occupations.
We need movie titles of movies that are in existence that are actual movies. Could even be TV shows. And we need your suggestions so we can play Name That Porn. What we're going to do is we are going to take your suggestions and then come up with porno titles. For example, if the suggestion was fireman as an occupation, some porn titles we might come up with are hosed, down the pole,
pussy rescue.
Pussy Rescue, 911, yes, and so on and so forth. So yeah, please go ahead and give us the suggestions, and also that way you know that none of this is scripted and we didn't sit around earlier this afternoon and come up with porn titles.
You can also give us titles to movies that already exist.
Yes,
like put them in there.
Yeah.
All right. So who sees if we have suggestions?
You want me? I'll pick one.
Awesome.
I'll put it on the screen.
Ooh, perfect. All right. Name that porn. Now playing. We're now playing porn, everybody. The parents are away. Oh, a flowered bush.
Only Nope. I'll come back to me.
Okay. Thorny men.
A bush full of flowers.
The last flower to be plucked.
A bushel of flowers. Just a little different pronunciation.
A bush of.
Yeah.
A bush of blowers.
There we go.
Pushing up on Daisy.
Ooh, I like that. Let's go with another one.
Or bushed flowers. It's a porn about flowers and, flowers.
Yeah.
That are just bushed from overuse.
Taking and receiving the flowers. All right, let's suggestion.
Beanbag chair.
Flicking in the bean.
I would actually even say beanbag chair, and this is a porn about men with elephantitis of the nuts that they could actually sit on their ball sacks. Beanbag chair.
Ouch.
It's a thing. I've seen pictures of dudes like with their balls in wheelbarrows.
Beanbag chair bear. There's a burly man sitting on a beanbag chair, ready to fuck. So.
Bean bad hair. It's a story about a very bad trim down there.
Beanbag chair. Midnight in Bro's room. In a beanbag chair. In my bro's room. I'm a bro though, not a sister. Trying to
Okay.
get less creepy.
All right. How about The Sopranos?
Ooh, the gabagool.
Ooh.
It's a story about a man and his meat.
Mm.
Ooh. Empanada.
Mafia.
That's it.
Mafia hitting it in the back.
Yeah, 369 Mafia.
Mafia.
Oh, there you go.
That's a good one. Mhm.
Mafia divers.
Big pussy.
That
Now
was
we're
built
cooking.
in.
How about?
Italian sausage?
Oh, of course.
The Sausage Chronicles.
How about Back to the Future?
Ooh.
Oh,
Back up
Mom
in the
fuckers.
future.
Under the D.
The sea.
This isn't mine. This is a thing, but I love the pun "broke back to the future." I don't know if you've seen that trailer.
Love it.
Doc Brown.
Yeah, that's it.
There.
Doc Brown.
Doc Brown. It's a scat porn.
Marty McFucks.
There you go. Doc's cock.
Oh, Biff Naked.
Oh,
That's a porn name.
Hell yeah.
That's a great porn name.
that's a good.
We're having fun.
Sorry,
We're having
Biff
fun.
Naked.
We're having fun.
How about oh yeah.
Oh, let's go with this one.
Deep
Ooh.
ocean.
Deep Ocean.
I mean, I think also that could just be a name right in and of itself.
Yeah.
A deep ocean, a deep sea.
Yeah.
20,000 leagues under the P.
20,000 leaks under the P.
Nice.
The Squid Diaries. I don't know.
Octopussy.
There you go.
There we go. Tentacle fuck.
One fuck, 8 ways.
Yeah.
Semen.
Oh, classic.
You mean
Yeah.
cum?
No, I mean semen.
Oh, okay. I just
Like
want to
s-
make sure we said it once.
Like sailor
Um,
fuck. You want to do one more? Or should
Yeah,
let's do one more.
Let's do one more.
Oh, aerial view of the dick.
Ariel's legs?
Let's do one more movie title and one more object. One more movie title. Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Ooh.
That's a porn in itself
Fast
already. That
times
movie.
up the thigh.
Ooh. Fist Times at Ridgemont High.
Fast guys who are high. I love a fast guy.
Let's do one last one with an object. Let's do toothpaste.
Tube lube.
Aquafresh. It's set at a college featuring freshmen up there of age.
Crest.
Everyone's legal. Crust.
Oh.
Crusty clean vagine.
Protecting her gums.
Spear her mint.
Hey.
Water pick. What? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, dental dams.
Yeah. Water dick.
sports. Water dick. And with that was Name That Porn.
Yay.
We did it.
There's that, everyone.
I would watch all of those. Except for maybe the furry one.
Yeah, I have watched a few of those.
Furries?
Yeah. No, just all the porns that we came up with. They're playing my head
yeah.
constantly. Well, with that, I think it's time to bring on our guest.
Woo!
Yes, indeed.
Welcome to the show, friend Pat Benson.
Yeah.
Welcome.
What's up?
Hey, Pat.
A little bigger view here.
Hello. I loved all the porn names.
Thank
Can
you.
you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Did you have any in your head?
Oh yeah.
I thought of one. It was the Back to the Future reference. Incest Under the Sea.
Yeah.
Good one.
That's
Enchantment of
Wow.
Yes.
the Sea. I liked Big Pussy too for Sopranos. That was good.
Oh,
That's good.
Yeah.
Thanks
Well, thanks for
What's
having me.
yeah. What's
for
going on, Pat?
coming.
Not much. Not much is going on. Just sweating it out here in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got now the ratio's uneven.
Oh,
we got three
man.
LA
Now
peeps.
it's uneven. Yeah. We got 3 to 2.
It's dominant.
well,
But you're not an LA native, right?
No,
he
no,
is
I'm from-
not, and Kate and
No.
Andy don't know that he was for a small moment. Michigan got to have Pat in Michigan.
Oh.
Yeah.
He did
Like
live, he was
2
a
years.
resident for 2
Yeah.
years.
Where at?
I lived in Royal Oak and Ferndale.
Oh,
For
right
1
on.
year in Royal
Nice.
Oak and 1 year in Ferndale. And then I'm from upstate New York, so I'm from a town
Me
called-
too.
Oh,
What's with all these
Ah.
people from upstate New York coming on lately?
Yeah, what part of upstate New York?
Albany.
Albany. I'm Syracuse region, Auburn. So
Nice.
yeah,
Auburn. Spend a night in Auburn. A couple nights in
Yeah.
Auburn.
Yeah. You did.
No, yeah. When so you were a member of Polar Bear Club, who is my band and Polar Bear Fireworks and Polar Bear Club. We were like brother bands, and we'd tour a bunch. But you weren't necessarily in that lineup. You were in
No.
the so our paths didn't cross too much. But then our friend Luke was like,
Mhm.
he convinced you to move to Detroit.
Yeah.
And then you were
Yeah,
just
he
thrown
did.
into our group of friends, and it was awesome.
Yeah, it was
and
good.
we hung out.
Yeah.
We hung out all the time.
I had a moment of needing to escape New York and change the scenery, so I said, "Fuck it, I'll move to Detroit," and I did. And I'm glad I did because we got to
Yeah.
meet and hang out all the time. A lot
Yeah,
of great people. Now I'm in LA. It's not as cold, but it's nice still, so.
it's a little nicer on the weather side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I prefer the West Coast. I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. So,
I think you can.
not that I can. Yeah, I can't go anywhere right now. But I'm looking forward to when I can. So,
Yeah. And I was thinking about this after we actually we did a little test yesterday. I was thinking about this,
Mhm.
and all of us on the show, we met at Planet Ant Theater, and the very first time I went to Planet Ant was with you, Pat.
it was with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's right. That-
Yeah.
What was
like,
going on that you guys went to?
Just Monday Night Improv.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we had nothing going on and went down, and I feel like after that you kind of started doing more comedy and stuff. And shortly
Yeah.
after that, did you start going? And
It was. I mean,
like,
the timeline's a little blurry, but I feel like within months I started just doing stuff, and I started going like all the
Yeah.
time. But like
well, that was
you and me and a couple other friends, we would try to go to comedy shows like kind of every once in a while. So we had a little crew going, and then on a Monday night I just Googled Monday Night Comedy, and that's what we found. And I always
Yep.
passed that building, and I was like, I wonder what this place is. And then
And the rest of it is great.
then it
found
it
out.
ruined my life all over again.
I got to.
The arts just keep doing that to me.
I had
Same.
I had a fun moment 2 weeks ago when I became an aunt, and I had a group chat going with a group of gals, one of which is in a pod with Pat. Shout out
Yes.
Rena. And
Yes.
we had a aunties group chat with my sisters and 2 other girls, and Rena was with Pat and his girlfriend Dana, and so Pat got to meet my niece virtually while we all did too, and it was a very sweet moment.
It's very
Wow.
nice.
Yes.
It was very nice. I felt honored to be there, and congrats on being an aunt. That's
Yes.
awesome.
Thank you. She's
Yeah.
perfect.
It was cool.
She looks a lot like you.
Courtney made a funny joke where I was in one of those camping chairs,
yeah.
and I was seated real low, and she thought I was in a wheelchair. Which I thought was really
Also,
hilarious.
you have to keep in mind that my sister does no drugs or drinking and was definitely still very medicated. So we were all laughing because she was just on a whole nother level. And she was like,
Yeah.
she fully thought Pat was in a wheelchair.
I got burned real hard. It was great. I loved every minute of it. It was good. I'm not far off from a wheelchair, so it's
Oh, no.
a corner for me.
All of us, I think.
Mm.
Yeah,
So Pat, you just put out a record
I did. Yeah.
on
Last
Friday,
month.
correct? Yeah.
Yep.
Want to talk about that?
Yep. Yeah. So my partner Dana and I, we last summer,
Fucking
you know,
I had
in
that banner.
the throes of COVID, decided to go on like a 3-month camping trip. So we got out of here, which we felt kind of weird about at first, you know, because you don't know if it's safe to do that or whatnot. But we, once we got out, it felt great, and you know, we just lived out of our car for 3 months. We didn't see anyone. We didn't even use bathrooms in places. We brought our own bathroom, so it was cool. But we went to all over the West, and we went to Wyoming, Idaho, Montana, Washington, and then back down California coast. And that whole time, we had our 2 dogs with us. We, you know, had tents and all. We had everything we could possibly have with us, and I brought a guitar with me. And throughout that whole trip, I just was writing music and, you know, out in nature and camping and whatnot. So I had a bunch of songs, and I was like, well, I should do something with it because I've had so much time off this last year, which is rare for everyone and rare for me. Normally with work, I'm gone like 10 months out of the year, so I really was never working on my own music or own art and stuff. So I was like, oh, you know what, I'll book some studio time. And in January, I went to Michigan and recorded at my friend Mark Hudson's studio in Fenton, called Rancho Recordo. And I met there with my friend Teddy, who I've played with in Tiger's Jaw and other bands.
He's been on the show.
You know, Teddy.
He's been on the show. You guys know Teddy. He's the best. And yeah, I went home for the holidays to see some family in quarantine for like a month. And then on the way back out to the West Coast, we booked a week in the studio and just grinded for like, you know, 16 hours a day and made a whole record. And it's cool. It's like a little time capsule of that summer and that winter of making the album. So that's kind of the backstory of it. It's an all instrumental record. I don't sing. Never have. Don't want to say I never will, but it's not. You know, it's not something I feel strongly about me doing. But I decided to make an instrumental record that just kind of was treated like a score to people's lives. You know, you could like just put it on, you know, when you're on a hike and feel like you're in a movie or something, but there's no movie. It's just, you know, you going about your day. So that was kind of the backstory of it, and yeah, that's the record. It's 33 minutes of a bunch of guitars and synths and drums and no vocals. So yeah,
It's beautiful. It's a great record.
It really is. It's I've really been only listen, like if I'm not listening to Demi Lovato and Justin Bieber.
Demi Lovato, yeah. I'm honored to be up there with Demi Lovato.
I have been listening to a lot of instrumental, or just like I cannot listen to vocals, and like when I put it on and listened to it, I was like, yes, this is, thank you. We need this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of the thing of it too. Like when all this started, I was like, well, Dana and I are always outside and always, you know, in nature as much as we can. And she's a photographer, and so I kind of got into field recording while she's taking photos and capturing sounds of nature and like birds mostly and stuff like that. So I got really into that, and I was like, well, how could I incorporate that with music? And and especially during this time, like people are stuck inside more, and not some people are not able to leave or get out, weather permitted or whatnot. So I really wanted to make something that kind of got people out of their little bubble and world, and feel like they're somewhere like in Wyoming or Yellowstone or wherever it is. So that was kind of the point in the goal, and I love that. There are actually a bunch of field recordings on the record that were recorded on the trip. So there's some specific sounds that we captured.
That's super cool.
What a cool concept.
Yeah, I love it.
Did you want to play a song for us?
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll play a song. This one, I don't know what number it is on the record. It's called Dawn Chorus. And yeah.
Cool. That's not what I want.
Wow. That was amazing. Holy
I
shit.
zoned out. I forgot what we were doing.
Yeah.
Wow, you're muted.
That's good. I kind of did too.
So good.
I'm so sloppy today.
It's okay, buddy.
No,
You're
Tony.
doing great.
I'm wearing Tony's hat. I'm wearing Kyle's hat.
Too
I
many
Wearing a lot of
hats.
hats.
You're doing great, buddy.
And
You're doing great.
that particular track, it reminded me of like the sound, like it reminded me of like Into the Wild, like Pearl, like the
Yeah.
it's great.
This is what Tom Schultz thinks.
Ooh.
I love that score, that soundtrack.
It's so good,
Great
and
movie and great.
yes.
Yeah.
That was gorgeous.
Definitely
It's hard.
inspiration was that book and movie.
Oh.
Sorry, go ahead.
It's hard to believe that was one instrument. It sounded like it was like multiple instruments. It was
Yeah.
It was very cool. Very different.
Yeah, I kind of it's a lot of finger style. I really got into the last couple of years a lot of like acoustic finger style players like John Fahey and William Tyler, and a lot of what they do is the bass is the thumb, and then the 2 fingers or 3 fingers are doing a lot of the melody. So you can really with one instrument kind of create a bigger landscape than just like a regular guitar with a pick, So I got really into that kind of playing and that sound. There's that on the record, and it kind of was something I wanted to make a record that had a lot of sounds and stuff going on, but at the end of the day you could just pick up a guitar and it's the whole core of it is right there on one instrument. So yeah.
That's cool. Now, when you went to record it, like, did you meet up with Teddy first and like jam out some stuff, or did you just go straight to the studio?
Yeah, I had sent him some demos over the course of a couple of weeks, and when I got to Michigan, I kind of got there a couple days before, and we stayed with him, and him and I really kind of pre-pro'd the songs a bit, and he really helped me with like songwriting in a sense and getting structures down, and we had a bunch of demos, probably like 10 or 15 demos, and we kind of narrowed it down to 7 of the ones that felt the most solid and ready to record, and then we kind of just went in the studio and tackled the first song we recorded was the first track actually off the record, 06, and then we just kind of went from there, and it just kind of just kept going. A lot of coffee, not a lot of eating, and that's kind of how we kept going, and just ended up making.
Yeah, I'm sure you discovered a bunch of stuff in the studio. As I mean, I've worked with Teddy and with Mark, and the studio is just kind of magical. You just kind of come up with like crazy ideas as it goes.
That was why I wanted to go there, and I worked with Mark in the past with Against Me, and I spent a lot of time in that studio, and I've always wanted to record my own music there, but just haven't had it over the course of the last few years until now, and I really wanted to record it there because it's very much in the woods, which I like, and it's isolated, and you have no cell service, you can't even know what's going on in the world, and it's kind of funny when we were there. One of the days, it's not funny, but one of the days we were there was the day of the Capitol uprising, and I had no idea any of that happened because we had no. So I got out of there, and Dana was watching the whole thing on TV, and I was just like, "What happened?" Like 18 hours, but I had no idea.
What I miss?
You're probably better off.
I missed it because
right.
Yeah, I would have been freaking out, but
Put a damper on the creative project.
And he's got a lot of fun toys there that are, I just kind of got lost in it. He's got it all set up to where you could spend the night there and whatnot, and I would spend many a night just programming a synthesizer just for fun, It's that kind of place, so I felt very lucky that I was able to go there, especially during this time.
And everyone should follow Pat on both his band and his personal account, Crosswires. If there's anybody here that's a gearhead, Pat is very into that as well, and it's
What's a
very
gearhead?
He's
Explain it to me.
given me two suggestions of stuff to buy, and I've bought both of them this week or like this month.
I don't know a lot, but I live with a musician, so I know the scope of things. But like, you know, Pat like works on guitars
Yeah.
and like pedals and stuff. It's really
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, that's.
go ahead.
Oh no, I wasn't. I don't even know what I was gonna say.
Okay. No, I was gonna say. So, like I mentioned before, you were touring in Polar Bear Club, who's, you know, we had Jimmy on the show, and then then after that you were playing in Tiger's Jaw, who we've had Ben and Teddy on, and you played in some various hardcore bands, but then you started mostly teching, and do you want to list some of those artists that you work for off? Because there's some pretty cool ones in there.
There's some pretty cool ones on that list.
Yeah, I feel very lucky. When Polar Bear Club kind of ended, you know, I was pretty young, and I still wanted to tour, so I kind of got into teching, and I did a Warped Tour, which I don't recommend for anyone to do, but I went out with Forty Strong, and
as someone who's done it, yeah.
they kind of helped me. Yeah, they were really generous in which they paid me well for not knowing anything about doing it, and I went out that summer and teched for them and kind of figured it out. And then right after that, I had gotten a call from a good friend of mine, Brad Clifford, who kind of got me into teching to do Against Me, and then I kind of got thrown into like a pretty big band, and at the time I felt like I didn't really know what I was doing, just kind of faking it. But then I came out to LA and started working at a shop, doing a lot of repairs and building a lot of like pedal boards and all sorts of fun stuff, and got into that whole world. In LA, obviously there's a lot of, everyone lives out here, so you get kind of very strange phone calls, and the first one was Beck, and I went on a bunch of tours with him and still work with him, looking after his guitar player Jason. And then that kind of snowballed into getting a phone call to work for Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails, and I was very scared and very didn't feel at the time like I could do it, but I said yes, and then it happened. It went really well, and he likes me, and likes the work that I've done, and we have a good relationship, so it ended up working out pretty well. And now with COVID, there's not a whole heck of a lot happening in that world, but it'll come back again, and I'll be able to do my thing. But I kind of just now keep busy at home and work on repairs and make an album. So, but yeah,
that's cool.
I feel very lucky, getting into the tech side of things, because it was able to, help me, have a career, I guess, and be able to still be involved in music and be able to stay alive, rather than have to get a job somewhere else doing something I don't know how to do. So,
or that you hate. Also, that's like a huge part of it too. Like if you hate it, you'll die quicker.
Yeah. I don't know what else I could do other than playing guitar or working on them. So I would be pretty. I could probably make coffee for people, but that's about it.
And you also worked with the Strokes on SNL this year.
Yeah,
that's got to be an interesting experience during COVID, nonetheless. Well, in general too, but
yeah, it was very interesting. I've always wanted to do SNL because I'm a big fan. I've watched it since I was a kid, and I do some stuff with the Strokes from here and there when their tech can't do it. And I got a phone call on a Sunday, like, do you want to do SNL this Saturday? I said, yeah, I don't have anything else going on. So I got my flight the next day, and we did SNL. It was John Mulaney was hosting, who I love.
He's great. Love him.
And it was wild. Yeah, he's awesome. It was a wild time, though. I mean, they had you get tested every day, which was great, and then you kind of wait, make sure you don't have COVID, and then you go in, but you got to wear the face shield and all the stuff. So it was hard working, doing what I do with all of that, but after an hour you get kind of used to it, and it was fine. So, but yeah, it was. There was an interesting story where I was, I guess it was like dress rehearsal on that Saturday, and they were making the props like right before they go on. Essentially, they're painting everything.
Sounds about right.
This woman had like a spray. She had like a can of paint or something, and I luckily was not holding a guitar at the moment, but I had turned around and heard this loud pop, and all of a sudden it went black like all over my face, and I thought the lights went out, but apparently a paint can just exploded all over me, and it went all over. Luckily I had a shield on, so it didn't get on like my face or anything, but paint got everywhere, all over me. We're about going live in like 10 minutes, and I have paint all over me. But they were very nice about it, and they actually, a couple of the wardrobe guys came over, took my shirt off, and were cleaning me off.
Nice.
Gave me one of
Yeah.
Seth Meyers' shirts, so I got to wear one of his shirts. Yeah, I felt
That's
cool about that. Yeah.
And you
So
narrowly
it's
escaped
wild.
getting blackface.
It's a wild
I know.
time.
Yikes.
Yeah, I know. It was a very confusing minute of like.
Wow.
But,
I
yeah.
bet.
That's my SNL story.
That's a good one.
We got a question that I think only you and I can answer, but we'll put it up. So,
Oh,
do you
good.
see
Oh,
do you see the question? What was the worst food on Warp Tour?
No.
Oh, it's what's the worst food on Warp? Yeah.
Probably like the lentil like vegan thing. The only vegan thing they have on the tour was always like a lentil loaf. That was pretty dry and terrible.
Yeah, that wasn't
comes to
great.
mind.
Yeah, like I remember it being like super okay, and like some meals were pretty decent, and you were excited because you got like 3 consistent meals a day, and then like halfway into the tour it's just recycled of the same stuff, and I'm just like, I don't want to eat this anymore. But I don't remember.
Yeah, I think about the 2-week mark.
Yeah.
I feel like about the 2-week mark we kept ordering out, and getting food from wherever we were, just outside. It got really bad. But the lentil loaf rings a bell. What about you? Do you remember a specific food?
I don't remember a specific thing.
Hot dogs?
I didn't have any meat on the tour. I might have had some fish, but I don't know. I have a memory of like a soggy salad, but I don't know what it was. So.
Aww.
And then the bread. I don't know, there was like they did like a brunch every Sunday or something like that, and it was like it was like exciting at first, and then it was just like, this is actually really gross. And they kept doing it every Sunday. Yeah,
that'll be an interesting thing when touring comes back and all that is going to catering. I don't know if I'll look at that the same.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm into germaphobe now, I guess. But.
Yeah, on TV says like the catering has to be all individually wrapped meals,
like silver single serving size.
So
yeah. Things are gonna be
weird.
weird.
New normal.
New normal.
They are.
Yeah, and you are also in a band called Charade.
Yes. Yeah.
That was.
Band. Yep.
Yeah, you were. That was actually the last show I saw before quarantine happened. Was Charade and Young Gov.
I'm honored. Yeah, that was fun. I'm glad I got to play the last show. What I didn't think was the last show, but we played at Zebulon down the street here, and it was fun. Yeah, it's a cool band. We're working on a full length right now. Gonna record it ourselves, and we're just kind of taking our time. Hopefully, it'll be ready when we can play a show again. That's kind of the general idea, but.
Nice. Yeah.
That's
cool. You guys should check that out. It's a cool band.
Yeah.
We have a record called Twin Ring out on Spotify, and we just last year released a 2-song EP called Buffalo, which you can check out. and we have an Instagram, but it's kind of just photos of car crashes. So I like car crashes.
I love that.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You know, we don't even need to explore that. That's just
Yeah,
get how it is.
car crashes.
Do you want to play another song for us?
Yeah. This
Oh, real quick,
yeah.
we got this question. What's the song ritual on Pat's record from a Dana that you might know?
I might know her. Well, Dana, that song is interesting. It's kind of Dana and I were again in Montana, sleeping in our car one night, and it was about 1 a.m, and she had woken up to this strange sound and couldn't quite figure out what it was. And she had woken me up, and our dogs were awake. They were very alert, which they tend to be all the time.
They're cute though.
They're very cute, very alert.
I love your dogs.
Yeah, they're great. But we heard this strange sound, and she woke me up, and I kind of took a moment to kind of figure out what was happening, and it sounded like inaudible whispering all around our car of people, but you couldn't really pick out what it was. It was kind of I don't know, like speaking in tongues kind of thing, you know, where it was just like really creepy, and your hairs would like stick up, and we knew there was a group camp like a mile down the road, and they were, what we found out later is they were from like Eastern Europe or something, but they were doing a group camp for like a week and making all sorts of noise that night anyway. But it had quieted down when we were going to bed, and then we wake up to this sound, and it was just really creepy, and it kind of sounded like a ritual or something was being performed on us or something around us. So it was very, very eerie, and I wanted to leave right away. And Dana was like, we can't go anywhere because we have nowhere to go, and we're in the middle of the woods with like no cell service. So, and then I wanted to get out of the car and go investigate, but she wouldn't let me do that. So
You weren't in a tent and you could hear it that vividly?
Don't get out of the car.
We were in a car, and the windows were up and everything, and you could hear it like as if it was like in your headphones.
You get in the car, you go.
You just leave.
Yeah.
What ended up happening is I fell back asleep, and Dana kind of stayed awake, and the
freaking
dogs
out.
eventually fell asleep. Yeah, she was kind of like,
somebody had to.
Eventually fell asleep. Yeah, someone had to. I think I checked out. I checked out. I was just like, well, if I'm gonna die,
yeah, it'll sort itself out.
Yeah, I want to be asleep. So, and then the next day, we told the camp host. There's like people that look after the camp, and the group had left that morning, and they said that they found a red gurney that had been like burned in the camp.
No.
That's all they found.
No.
So I don't know what happened in that camp or anything, but that song is kind of about that experience, and I guess to me, I kind of wrote it with the thought of if I had left the car, I probably would have been running away from something, and that's kind of what that song is about: running away from a ritual being done on you or at you or around you.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Nice.
That's
good.
That's the song.
I could use a
I'm
good
not gonna play
ritual.
that song.
Yeah.
I won't play that one. Instead, I'll play the last song, "At the Park," which is just about being at the dog park, which is much happier. So
That sounds great.
here it goes.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. That was great.
That was so good.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Calming.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
you're at the
feel in a
dog
good
park.
spot right now. You know?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't mind a massage chain right now, to be honest.
Massage would be good.
Yeah.
Like
well,
relaxed but alert, you know? It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
we have to do it on Zoom though. 'cause
dichotomy.
It's not ready for the world's not ready
Zoom
for a massage.
massage.
Chain. Yeah.
No. One
They're
day.
not ready.
Maybe.
Yeah. Soon we'll all join a big massage train. We'll listen to the own record.
Hell yeah.
And we'll have a ritual. It will be a ritual, if you will.
Yeah.
Yes.
A massage ritual.
And I'll sacrifice myself.
Yeah. I kind of feel like if I was stuck in that situation, I'd be like, just take me. Like, let's not do the whole like, ooh, just like
No,
do it.
Or do it after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be
Honestly, though, if it was in a place like that, I feel like I'd be okay. Like I'd just be like, all right.
Yeah, this fits.
Yeah.
yeah. You never,
I mean,
you
I
never
put
know
this
what's
on
on the other
myself.
side. The
I mean,
other side
there have been times in nature where I'll just be like, I don't know, if something happened right now, I'd be good.
Yeah.
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 That's how I was. I was like, I'm not going to think too into this. Like, I'm either manifesting this into something that it's not, or it's exactly what I think it is. So,
Yeah.
There's a couple fucking teenagers under your car, like,
yeah, it probably was a bunch of kids just being stupid, or I'm having hallucinations. One or the other. Yeah.
Either way, you're fine. You're doing great.
Yeah. Montana, weird place.
It is. But the stars are beautiful, you know?
They are, yeah. I
Come for the stars, stay for the sacrifice.
I'll have to
Different
pick. I'll have to
stars
pick.
here in Hollywood.
I'll have to pick you and Dana's brain because we're going to the Tetons in May.
Oh, yes. That we went there on the trip. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I'll give you some recommendations on places to go.
Cool.
It's unreal. The mountains are just like carved out of the sky. It's unreal. Like,
Yeah,
it's a planet or something. It's crazy.
One of my bucket lists is to see a moose in real life, so I'm ready.
Oh, you
That's-
probably will.
There's a
That
spot called
scene-
Moose Lake that has them there. Moose Lake.
The scene in Into the Wild when he walks out into the field and sees the caribou and just starts crying, like that will be me.
That was Dana and I the whole summer.
I'm just gonna be weeping the entire time.
It's that kind of place. It's magical.
I saw a moose in Montana. It was like running the same speed as the van, just
Oh my
driving.
god!
Oh no.
You don't want to hit a moose. You'll be dead.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had
The moose will
friends-
win.
I've had friends that have
will
hit
live,
moose
you will die.
in Canada. Yeah, like they were just like
And they're alive.
they're alive, but their
Wow.
van is not.
Yeah. Holy shit. Well, that's
Yeah.
good that they were in a van and not a car. If you're in a car and you hit a moose, like a small car, you're
Yeah, it's bad news.
Now I'm afraid of
don't hit a
moose on the highway.
No, don't be afraid. They're fine.
I mean,
Yeah.
you'll be fine, Kate.
In Michigan, they're not running down
There's
94. All right.
Yeah, 94 is moose free these days.
They don't want to get hit. They don't want to get hit either.
no, they don't.
They got pushed out by
Aww.
By us, most likely.
by us. Yeah.
Classic us.
Well, Pat,
Classic.
We do what we do.
thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you for
much.
coming.
This is great.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. This was the first time I played any of these songs for anyone, so thanks for
Oh,
listening.
it was great.
Yeah.
It was almost therapeutic.
Yeah,
Good.
it was
Well,
awesome.
that-
Yeah, it was.
that makes me happy. That was the point of the whole album. So that's great.
Love it.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah, thank
Check
you
out
for
his new
coming.
record.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear more.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
We'll
will be
talk soon.
more soon. Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for,
Welcome.
Thanks,
Bye,
Pat.
Pat.
thanks for being a
Bye.
friend.
Of
Bye.
course, always a friend. Bye.
That should be our always goodbye line to guests. Thank you for being a friend.
Being a
A
friend.
friend.
All right. Well, sometimes when the daddies are gone, we come up with some good ideas.
When the daddy
Yeah.
is gone, we still do okay.
Yeah, we don't need no stinking daddy.
Yeah, before we get going though, we gotta promote some stuff.
Yeah.
Woo!
Let's go with Andy. You are teaching at the Michigan Actor Studio. You're teaching improv. Here's some people laughing.
We all met doing improv, and some of us coach it, some of us teach it, and I'm teaching it starting April 14th at the Michigan Actor Studio. It's called Improv for Everyone. It's a foundational beginners level improv class for people who are interested in actually improvising.
I have a banner.
And also, and there's the website that you can sign up at, and it's for people who are interested in improvising, but also if you're just looking for personal development or to enhance career public speaking, we gauge it toward whatever people are looking to do. So
what class are you teaching? What's your class?
So mine is the Improv for Everyone. But I'm just saying, it's we teach you the craft, but also some people take it because they want to enhance their public speaking skills, or some people are just maybe bored and they want to just have a hobby. So it kind of caters to different interests. So check us out, MichiganActorStudio.com. Yay!
Great.
Yay.
And the next thing is something that
drum roll, Katie.
It's something I've worked very hard on. This is my festival. My festival, the Detroit Women Comedy Festival.
Yes.
Is here we go. Is accepting submissions.
Woo!
We are taking your
just opened up for submissions. The festival is taking place June 4th and 5th.
Virtually, baby.
Virtually on all the Planet Ant streaming platforms. And this year we're raising money for the Detroit Creativity Project and Planet Ant Theater. We're doing it virtual because we feel it's important to keep our community safe, and we're not quite there yet. We're getting there, but we're not there yet. Yeah. So let's party virtually. If you have a live stream, podcast, if you have some sketches, whether or not they're filmed, but if you want inspiration to film one, here's your inspiration and submit. Stand-ups, yeah. Send me your things and let me look at them. I'm not the one judging them, but let me look at them anyways. And
then we'll showcase them.
Yeah. And we'll laugh.
Yeah.
We all need having a good time and raising money for great causes. All proceeds go to the charities.
Yeah, 100%. We don't keep anything. We're not grubby.
No. Yep. We do it because we love you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Full disclosure, I did not have anything to do with it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I'll be needing some work from you later, but we can talk about that later.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Work, Kyle.
He did help. He did help already.
He did.
He did help already. He helped with the little teaser video.
Yeah,
we're gonna have more teaser videos to come. So you need to like and subscribe all of our platforms.
Detroit Women of Comedy Fest on Instagram and Twitter. Or you can search Detroit Women of Comedy Fest on Facebook, and you can go to our website, which is DetroitWomenOfComedy.com, and there you can learn how to submit and all the frequently asked questions. And we're going to be having a headliner announcement soon, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, so like and subscribe to stay tuned.
Like and subscribe to stay tuned.
The first year was 4 years ago, so
I know.
Wow.
Yeah,
I can't believe it's been that long.
Wow.
I have a good Detroit Women of Comedy story. So I was the first year I was just cast on the farm team, and all the women of the farm team had their own set in the main hall, and then in the black box the farm team was supposed to perform, and so we got there and we're just all guys from the farm team, and we're like, we can't just perform just with all guys for the Detroit Women Comedy Festival. So we had Sarah come in, and she just she had already performed, so she didn't really want to, but she was
her heart.
Yeah.
Warrior.
So we did it, and then all the whole set was about dicks.
Of course.
Of course it was. But also, I heard that happened here too, with the Fast and Furious farm team set. It ended up being all men the second year.
That may be true. I might have been in that as well.
Listen.
What I'm saying is don't let me perform anymore.
Okay, I won't ever again.
The first year,
this.
moments before we performed, she's got a sensitive belly and literally she eats quick. And I'd eaten very quickly. And right before we were being announced, I ran into the bathroom and I vomited. And I just went right for it. And Andy, we had a great scene together. I remember having
truckers.
Yes,
I remember that.
A
That
great
was awesome.
scene. I was having an out of body experience. We had that scene and it clicked very quickly. And then I was like, all right, this is fine. I'm not gonna throw up again.
Yeah. But the Detroit Motor Comedy Festival really is a grassroots effort. We are in partnership with Planet Ant Theater, and also we work with Detroit Creativity Project. But it really is just a bunch of fucking badass women from Detroit who volunteer their time to put this amazing show together. And I'm extremely proud of our team every year. And I really hope, you guys submit and you tune in and you check out. And if you can't tune in and check out, please consider donating. And
submissions this year are super low cost, by the way.
Super low cost submissions,
threshold at all.
Literally all of the money that you will be sending us to submissions, we are giving right back to charity. So it's like a donation. It is a donation. That's it.
There you go. Submit.
That's all. Submit, subscribe, show everything that happened on this program tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do the same for us. If you don't follow us on our things, follow us.
Yeah. We told Daddy Tony that we would get 5 new subscribers before he came back.
Please make Daddy happy.
Please make
we're in trouble.
We'll be in very big trouble.
All right. We need to go.
Daddy.
We need to get out of here. It's
Everybody.
9:20.
All right. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. Any final words, anyone?
Bye.
I love you.
Love you guys.
Bye. Thanks.
Love you guys.
Love you.